that's better. Woo. So, I'm an idiot. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. I had to level the truck up a little bit. We're kind of on a little slope, and my head was up in the air, but it was a little too far up in the air. I put a couple rocks under the tires and got it leveled up, but yeah, I think that'll work. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but that's life, I suppose. My apologies. I can't say it wasn't on purpose, because all of it was on purpose, but I'm doing the best I can over here. But anyways, hello, and yeah, come over here and I'll show you all around the campsite. Let's go check it out. So here's the campsite. Let's walk over here and I'll kind of show you what we're working with here. This is, I did another video out here, but not at this campground. And we're gonna do some hiking here in a minute. We've got a 1¼ mile hike. Let me show you where. We are gonna go down in there somewhere. But this is the Taos Gorge. I was looking up the maximum depth on it was the maximum depth was 800 feet. Sorry, I know this mic, when I get behind the camera, I know it don't work that good, but I don't have any other mics right now. Anyways, this is where we're at. We're back at the canyon, and we're gonna head down here, down over there, and see if we can catch some trout. And if we do, we're gonna do a catch and cook. That's my goal for the evening. But it's a 1¼ mile hike, and yeah, we're gonna try it out. There's a lot of switchbacks. It doesn't look that far down there. I mean, it's gonna be a little climb, but I think it'll be just fine. Beautiful, beautiful area. Here, let's just pan around. And there's the truck. Cool. Well, yeah, we got I brought some charcoal and a little bit of lighter fluid. I got the stake. But when I pulled up, there's actually, here's some right here, but somebody was gathering firewood. This was already all here when I got here, and it's not a lot, but it's plenty enough to have a little fire tonight. I wasn't even really planning on having a fire. But if it's not raining and it's kind of a nice calm night, I might just start one. I mean, one way or the other, I'm either gonna do the little charcoal grill. Yeah, we gotta cook a steak and the fish somehow. So one way or the other, I need some fire. I do have the propane grill, but Sure would be nice to just have a little charcoal or whatever. Anyways, yeah, here's the truck. I've got it leveled. I got rocks under both sides, as you can tell. I forgot my little step there on the back of the truck. I've got my 2-inch ball in there right now. I was pulling a trailer. But anyways, I'm gonna get my backpack on, lock everything up, and we are gonna start hiking. So I will catch you all in a minute. Yeah, I already said it, but yeah, welcome back everybody. See you all in just a second. All right, I'm fixing to start down the canyon and see how this goes. There's the sign for the Rio Grande River. Said there's the information about the trail. You want to read it. But yeah, I'm headed down. I guess they got it rated black. It's supposed to be, or no, trail is rated moderate, short but steep. There is little to no shade. Right on. Cibola Mesa Trail begins at 7,300 feet in elevation and drops to 6,300 feet in 1.3 miles. So that's pretty good. But all right, here we go. I've heard there's supposed to be really good trout in the bottom of this river. I'm hoping to, you know, get one good one. That would be great for dinner. I've got some other stuff for dinner, so I don't need a whole lot of stuff. Just one good sized fish or maybe 2 small ones would be good. And then we're just gonna pack them up out of here, and that's my plan. I suppose after I get a couple fish, we'll see what time it is. Right now it's about 12:30 or something like that. And we'll just see what time it is. And then we'll head back up out of here, I guess. I might do a little hiking in the bottom just to go check out the river. But yeah, here we go. We're still up here towards the top. It's a little bit windy, but yeah, really really pretty. It's nice down in here. It's a little warm. I mean, not bad at all though. The temperature is pretty nice. It's I don't know. I'm not really sweating or anything that, you know, maybe a tiny bit, but it's a pretty nice day considering that it's like August 5th or something. I forgot what today is, the 5th or the 6th, I think. And yeah, I thought it would be a little hotter down in here than what it is, but yeah, surprisingly not. The nights over here where I've been staying, I've got the toy hauler set up here, and at night it's getting down into the 50s. I think one night One morning I woke up and it was 59. It's been pretty cool for August. I think I saw 87 the other day for the temperature, and I'm right here. I'm by Taos and Cuesta, New Mexico. Yeah, right by some mountains, so I'm sure you got a little cold air coming off them, I would think, you know. But yeah, I'm just heading down the trail and enjoying myself. I'll catch y'all here in a minute. Well, if you like switchbacks, this will be your thing. Man, that's pretty fun. Lots and lots of switchbacks. I mean, that's to be expected. There's plenty of them. It's really rocky. Very, very rocky trail. Definitely watch your feet, because there is a lot of stuff to trip over. I just need a little sip of water, and yeah, we'll keep going. I should have counted the switchbacks, but all right, let's see. Come on, Mr. Water, get in there. All right. Okay, yeah. Come here, y'all. This is, I guess I'm about halfway by looking at the other side. If I look straight across, it looks about halfway down. Maybe a tiny bit more. But, yeah, check this out. All the pine trees, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Somebody coming up the trail right there. But all right, I'm gonna keep going. I'll catch y'all in a second. Another switchback. So I was coming around this switchback here and just walking down, and right here, it was just a well, no, it was right here, just a tiny bit of loose dirt. This stuff here, I put my foot right here, and whoosh, my foot just slid off right there. You can see where the dirt fell off. I just stepped like right here, and it just poop, and it was just like whew, ice. But yeah, I got a couple stickers and a rock, and just a tiny rock poked my hand, but I'm good. But I guess it just goes to show you, like, I mean, this is a pretty flat trail. It's like, I mean, it's not scary or nothing, but right here, just boom. Whew, okay. Anyways, let's keep going. That kind of tripped me out. Oh my goodness. We're almost there. We're almost to the bottom. I stopped and talked to, there was some other guy from, his name was Adam, him and his wife. And they were, I think he said they were from, was it Minnesota? I think he said Minnesota. I forgot. I forget a lot of stuff, but I talked to him for a minute, and then, yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking. I thought these big ponderosa pines here behind me were kind of cool. Just a cool area. I got like this big boulder right next to the trail, and I'm like where there's a bunch of like just big boulders down here. I guess this must be where they land when they fall off. But yeah, look at this one. I thought this was cool. This whole thing right here is just barely being held up by the bottom of it. It's like, I mean, by that little rock on the bottom. I mean, of course it's held up by the bottom. I mean, but it's all sitting on that one rock, and it looks like it hit and cracked that rock in half. The one it's sitting on. Let's go in here and look at it. Check that out. It like looks like it landed here and shattered that rock. But this whole big old thing is all sitting on just the corner. Whew. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice in here. Check out these big old, here, I'll get you a better shot of them without my big ugly head in the way. But that's really cool. They're down here in the bottom. I would think that these would be up on the top, but whatever. That's cool. Cool little area. They say there's not much shade on this hike, but I mean, there's plenty of little trees. If you were really that hot, you could get under one of these trees. But like right here, there's shade. I mean, it's not like you're walking through a forest or anything, but I mean, if you were just super overheated, you could definitely hop on. There's shade. I mean, there's enough to get under. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm almost there. I promise. I don't know how many more switchbacks. So here's where you get down towards the bottom, and that's the first glimpse of the river I've got. Oh, from the bottom. It is really, really nice. It'd be cool to walk up in that little like deal right there where you could climb out, walk through there and down that edge and then come down here. That'd be cool. And then we came from up there. Woo-wee. Okay, let's we're almost there. And I can't believe my phone's actually making noise. Like, I'm wondering if I have service in here. I never thought in a million years I would get any sort of service, but my phone keeps acting like I'm getting text messages or something. Oh, all right, here we go. So check this out. I walked a little ways more and check out the river. That's awesome. Yeah, heck yeah. Well, we're almost there. That is absolutely beautiful. Man. Yeah, so I've never been down in here. Cool. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. All right. All right. Let's get to fishing. Look at this place. Look how smooth the rocks are worn from the water getting up here. That's freaking crazy. That is absolutely awesome. I think I'm gonna change up my setup on my pole a little bit here and see if I can get them to bite on something else. But I went to sit down and I was like, how cool this area is with all the black, smooth, real smooth rock. I mean, this stuff is like, it's pretty slippery, even dry, it's really slippery. But with the really dark rock, and then all the bright green plants growing in it. Really cool. This stuff is like so smooth. So, I'm an idiot. As soon as I said I was gonna change my rig on my setup, on my pole, I opened the backpack and realized that I left that bag about a third of the way back up the trail. It's all the GoPro batteries. And I probably could have left it there and nobody would have found it because I walked right by it. But I didn't want to chance it and go up there and it not be there. But I do have these, and there's some honey stinger chews. My honey got them for me. And I'm gonna have a few of these right now. That was a good walk. But those are good. They are pomegranate passion fruit. I like the passion part. But I'm gonna filter some water, and I need some cold water. I'm gonna get down here, get a little drink, probably soak my feet for a minute, and then get back to fishing. Ooh, that was dumb. That's better. Woo. Oh, that breeze feels good now. My shirt's kind of wet. Oh, man. That thing, I like it. I've had the Sawyer filters, but this Life Straw, it works pretty good. Oh, some of them are hard to get water to flow through. Oh. Okay, let's I'm gonna get my shoes back on now that I'm cooled down a bit. Damn, that feels good. And I'm gonna try to fish this right here. Put a nice little hole. This is actually where two rivers come together. The Red River, I believe, and the Rio Grande. They converge right here. We'll go right up here and I'll show you guys where they come together. But yeah, we'll hit these little pools going back that way, and then we'll start heading up. That way we can get to the truck before dark and hopefully we get a fish. If not, I have to suffer and eat ribeye, and we know how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna get my shoes on and we'll start fishing. All right, I don't know if you can hear me that good. It's really loud right here. I'm on a big rock here, and so this is the Rio Grande here, and this other tributary coming in right here, I believe that this is the Red River coming in. I'm about 99.9% unless I'm missing something. But this is where the two rivers converge, and you can see they come there and there and then back into just one here. But that's where I was fishing right there. I'm gonna go ahead and head like right over here, and it's getting closer to 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna work my way that way and hopefully we have some luck. I tied on like a green spinner. I was trying to use a little fly with a little indicator, but ain't nothing hitting it. And probably I'm gonna need a couple hours to get up out of here. But yeah, all right, let's work our way back that way. Okay, I moved to a new spot. I've only got about 30 minutes before I want to start heading back up out of here. But I got this little worm on. I don't know, I can't get them to bite on nothing. And I haven't seen anybody with any fish anywhere. I've only seen 2 other people down here. But who knows, maybe they caught something. I'm gonna give this a shot. This is in New Mexico, we got they call it red chili water and green chili water. And you can only use artificial lures and flies with a barbless hook. And your bag limit's 2 trout. So that's what I got here. I just put this together to see, maybe they'll hit it, maybe they won't. I've got 30 minutes, like I said. I'm gonna get to fishing and shut the hell up. Okay, I've decided to call it. It's about 5 o'clock. I could stay later, but I've got a ribeye and beer up at the truck, and I think we should head that way and go have a beer. And I got a ribeye up there anyways. We'll grill a ribeye, and I don't really want to haul a fish back out of here anyways. No, I wanted to, but if I don't have to, I'm not gonna be sad. All right, I'm just gonna take some drinks of water and fill my water bottle up, and then we'll get out of here. So the camera overheated when I was getting that water just now, and I've started heading out. Haven't gone very far at all. I swapped batteries in the camera just to get it to cool down and update y'all. But I'm gonna start heading out of here, and I'm probably not gonna film anything going up and video. I always feel weird when I say film. We don't use film, we use video. Anyways, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the top. Probably not gonna be talking to any. I'm just gonna try to zoom up there. I might feel like stopping for a minute and getting some water. If I do, then I'll turn the camera back on. It's gonna be a little bit of a climb, and I am so looking forward to those beers in the truck. They are gonna be nice and just nice and cold when I get there. Oh man, I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and quit wasting my breath and go up the trail here. See y'all in a minute. Can y'all see the lizard? I stopped and I dumped some water on myself. A little warm down here. But if we look at the other side, I mean, straight across, I'm not quite halfway, I think, but over a third of the way. I'm back in these switchbacks. But yeah, I told you if I stopped, I'd turn the camera on. But I'm just cooling off for a second. Got a little breeze. I dumped a little water on myself and just cooling off. Whew, it's warm down in there. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep suffering. Here I go. Check the lizard out again. All right, I'm out of here. Cheers. Oh, dang, that's good. That is very good. It might be one of the best beers I've ever had. It's called a slice of Heffen, like Hefeweizen. La Cumbre. Unfiltered Bavarian style wheat ale. New Mexico beers at their peak. Get elevated. And it's brewed in Albuquerque. Right on. I never had it before. Oh, you're supposed to oh, dang it. We'll do it on the next one. I didn't read the can, but it says pour 2/3 of the beer into an angled glass. Swirl remaining yeast in can. Pour vigorously for a full, rich head. Cool. I never had it before. But oh, that's good. All right, anyways, let me move this grill. And I got flour. My frozen steak here, I should have taken that out, but I forgot to. Whatever, it'll grill. Extra beer. I'm gonna make a beer batter, but I've got some oil to fry some stuff in. Some lemon. The lemon is just gonna go on this cucumber. I'm just gonna peel it, put the lemon on there, and like some seasonal salt. And oh, excuse me. And then vegetables out of the garden. I got a green tomato here, so I'm gonna make some fried green tomatoes. And I've got a little bell pepper here. Got a couple little funky spots on it, but I don't think it'll hurt anything. But I'm gonna fry up that I'm gonna make like some, I never done it, some battered like bell pepper. I figured it'd be like a fried jalapeno, so they make fried jalapenos all the time. But I figured that would be pretty good. Pretty simple, not much to it. I'm gonna just go ahead. You know what would sure make life? I don't want to get back in the truck though. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Hell yeah. Little cutting board. We'll just do this and peel this cucumber real quick. Whoa, 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 don't go in the dirt. Damn, cucumber's getting wild. Let's see. Okay. Well, I screwed that up. I had the camera on time warp. But what I was showing is I cut up all the vegetables, and the bell pepper, I've never fried bell pepper. Those are bell peppers, and that's the tomato, and some pimento. But yeah, and then sliced up the cucumber, and covered it with lemon juice and some seasonal salt. And then there's the steak. I've got it seasoned with just put a bunch of seasonal on it. I usually do it different than that, but it is what it is. These GoPros sometimes, they get me so, I get so tired of GoPros. I really get tired of GoPros. I don't understand why they're so glitchy. Is that too much? You think that's too much? Let's take a little bit out. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. Get in there. Let's see. Let's see. We'll do less flour. There. Flour on everything. All right. See, and then we'll just go in with a little bit of beer. See, while we're messing with that, I can go ahead and we'll lay this down. Boom. Throw a little oil in there. Get that warming up. And I'm going to put some of this Greek seasoning in this batter. Figure that'll liven it up a little bit. Whoa! All right. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, we're frying. I just put everything in there, and I'm just stirring them around and getting them nice and coated. And then, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh well, at least it was outside. It wouldn't be a camping trip if there wasn't a spilt beer. Luckily we got another one. Look at that. Whew, I'm worn out. I am completely wore out. Oh yeah, it's all cloudy now. When you stir that yeast up, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like cloudy now. It's actually darker, it's pretty dark out here right now. I've actually got a light set up over here, and I couldn't hardly see anything. So I had to get a light out and turn it on. That was a good trip today. Look at that. How's that? That look good? We'll put a little season all over the whole thing. Got our, let's shake these up one more time. Oh, there's gonna be juice everywhere. Oh, those smell good. Those smell good. Let's give it a whirl. Just got some peppercorn ranch. Mmm. Oh, hot. They're hot because they were on the fire. Do one of the cucumbers. Mmm. These are good. Mmm. This little campground is right, I mean, there's not very many spaces. I lucked out getting this one because this one's kind of over or away from all the rest of them. None of them are real flat. There's one I saw that's kind of flat. I had to back up on those rocks, but there's actually like quite a bit of traffic out here. Not really, I mean, I keep hearing cars come in and it's like, I don't know where they're going at this time at night. There's the parking area to go hiking, but surely nobody's hiking at night. Here's one of the bell peppers. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my nose keeps running. All right, that's better. No, I do like bell peppers like that. Those are good. All right, and now for the main dish. It's tender. I haven't sharpened my knife for a while and it's going right through it. Let's see, it's a little pink. Can you see it? A little pink. Tender, juicy. Steaks are, even if they're frozen, they cook just fine. I didn't know that for a long time. That's why I'm just kind of sharing it. Everybody thaws them and that's good, marinate them and all that. But in a pinch, just throw it on the grill froze. You're good to go. Mmm. Well, that trip down the river, it was fun. It's 1,000 feet in 1 mile. For me, not for, I know not for everybody, but for me, that was like my legs were, I was getting pretty wore out at the very top. But it's beautiful down there. The water was nice. It'd be so fun to inner tube through there. Inner tube or raft or whatever. But there were some spots like I don't think you could get a canoe through them. It's like a pull and then rocks, and then it drops off, and a pull and rocks, and it drops off. I mean, you all saw it. I don't think I could get it. I've never canoed, I mean, like twice in my whole life in a pond or something, you know, not down the Rio Grande. I don't think I could get it looked like me, you'd have to carry it. I mean, I don't know how else. I don't think you could do it. Now, it was pretty rough down there. I mean, you could just wade through that water, but a lot of it's not real deep. But I'm sure there's some deep spots in there, but those little pools, it's too rocky to whatever. But very cool area. This area, like, is another area where they see a lot of lights in the sky. So if I see anything, I'll try to get it. I can't zoom with this GoPro. Maybe I can get it with my phone a little bit or something. But they do see weird lights up here. But whatever. Here, one more. They got crunchy. That's a bell pepper. But all right, I think I'm gonna just eat, and then I'm gonna get in the truck. It's getting pretty late, and I am T-A-R-D tired right now. So I'm gonna just kind of eat this and clean everything up, and I'm gonna get in the truck, and I'm about to fall asleep right now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'm gonna eat, finish this up, and get in the truck. Excuse me. I was watching, just watching a video here. It's been about probably 45 minutes or something. I'm about to fall asleep, but I heard something hit the truck, like tack, like a little rock or something. I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, maybe it's just a bolt, like from the temperature. And I really didn't pay attention to it. Well, then I was just kicking back, and then wow, it sounded like something hit harder. So I got out, and I shined the lights everywhere, and I messed with the truck a little bit, and I didn't see nothing. But I think what it is I backed up into this pine tree behind me right here, and I think it's dropping pine cones on my fender over here, like on the window. It's perfectly lined up. There's a bunch of just dead pine cones, and I found a piece right on the ground that looked new, so I think they're falling down and they're hitting the back of the truck. But it kind of, I was like, what the hell is that? Because it sounded like a rock or something, but I think it's just whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching this and kick back. I should have taken the GoPro. I was gonna take it out there with me, but I had it charging, and when I tried to turn it on, it wouldn't turn on. It was just like froze. So, of course. So I went out and walked around anyways, but I took the battery out and I put the battery back in, and now it's working. But it does this constantly, especially if you try to like use like to charge it with the media mod, it like freezes constantly. But anyways, that's totally off the subject, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna go back to watching my video. If nothing else stupid, I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, later. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm just going for a walk just for a second. I wanted to go look off this little point up here. But yeah, I slept good. It's about 9 o'clock right now. No more weird noises in the night. I'm sure it was just pine cones falling. I kind of brushed that tree when I backed in, so I probably loosened some of, oh, excuse me, I probably loosened some of them up. And yeah, that was I'm pretty sure that was the noise. It wasn't anybody throwing rocks at the truck. I would that's what it sounded like a rock hitting the truck. I'd never thought it was. I was like, there's got to be another explanation, but pretty sure it was just pine cones. Yeah, I wanted to come over here, kind of walked right by it, but look at this big fire pit right here. It's like a little, it'd be a cool tent area. The truck's right back up there, but look at that big old fire pit they made. That's pretty cool. I was just walking around. For a second and wanted to check this out. There went a rabbit. Let's see here. I wanted to look off this point. Oh, look at, there's chipmunks and squirrels up here. Here, I'll turn the camera around in case it's a bunch of wildlife right here, I guess. There were some big squirrels when I woke up on the picnic table by the truck. There's a chipmunk. But yeah, cool. That's awesome. Look at this. The mountains are back that way. Taos is up here like 20 miles. Anyways, let's walk over here on this point. Check out this ground here. This is a trip how it's all cracked up. See here. Don't want to fall over anything. I did that enough yesterday. Yeah, we're just headed right out to this little point. It's right here. And then I'm gonna go back and I've got to get some coffee made. Wow, it's a trip. You can see down in there. Check this out. Check this out. Right out on this point. Oh. Wow. I don't know if the camera will get it, but I can hear the river. So where were we? We were right back, like, I can't tell if I'm pointing in the right spot, but we were back here when we went down there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a cool area. Well, I know I've been up here. I know I've been up to this area. Ow, dang it. I know I've been up here to this area a few times, but it's definitely worth coming up and checking out. Especially, I mean, yeah, if you've never been here, you definitely need to come through here if you're not from New Mexico. This area is very, very wild. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to the truck and I'm gonna get some of that up. Oh, I gotta climb back up here. Get some coffee. And then I think I'm just gonna have my coffee. I'm gonna pick up everything and then I'm just gonna run back to town and start editing and just grab a burrito or something. go get cleaned up and go check on the toy hauler. Yeah, let's go get some coffee. Well, hello everybody again. I got my cold brew going here, and I couldn't have found a better place to hang out with the shade right on the rim. It is really nice out here. There's lots of birds. I think I disturb them sometimes. They keep get around them and they squawk at me. I don't think they're too happy that I'm over here. But I guess yeah, cheers. I guess I'll finish this up and get on back to town, go relax. Oh man, I almost don't want to leave. If you haven't been up here, come check it out. But everybody, just stay safe, God bless, and yeah, we'll see you on next week's video. All right, I'm just gonna finish this and I'm out. Later on, y'all.